said, oh, we be alright. See, I gon' tweet and I'm gon' fight facts. Yeah, these hoes sweet as apple pie. Ain't got no car, so hoes they ride, but bro say y'all can't even do that. Hey, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundantly Tarot. It's lit. This reading is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the last half of March 2025. My returning viewers, my thrivers, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Thank you so much for hitting the like button on the way in, staying from the beginning to the end, telling all your friends, telling all your peoples, okay? If you're new, subscribe. I post for all 12 zodiac signs every 2 weeks. I also do pick a cards and general readings, so tap in and hit the bell because I don't got no set schedule. But that's it. If y'all interested in a personal reading, slide into my DMs and I got you. Make sure y'all drinking your water. Every time, not every time, but most of the time when I talk about Capricorn, I be like, y'all gonna go get it. Like, y'all get into it. Get into the paper, okay? That's how I feel. But anyway, I didn't write nothing down. I'm finna talk to God, all right? I'm glad to be on here. I trust y'all are doing well. It's a choice that we make each and every day, every moment of the day, okay? It's a choice we make, okay? It's a choice we take step by step. Take by take. I don't know. I'm thinking about that that show Step by Step, but I didn't really watch it. But anyway, let's talk to God. God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, the ones that fuck with me, of the highest ascended white light. Thank you so much for setting me down to do this reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, making sure we're all protected during this reading and we got clear, direct, concise messages. Much appreciation. All right, so I'm going to get a note from the universe on abundance for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, last half of March. We in March. Okay, last half of March 2025. For Capricorn, what's going on with them? Let me get one card on the table, please. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Let me see. Thank you, God, for clearing out any interference that could be going on with these cards. Okay. Thank you, angels. Let me get one card on the table for Capricorn. Excuse me, last half of March 2025. I didn't really like how this came out. Let's see if I get another one. Another one. Another one. Let me get one card for Capricorn. Last half of March 2025. Get one card for Capricorn, please. Thank you, angels. All right. Okay, I'm going to read this one. Okay, y'all got two for real, but anyway. Look what it say. And it's a rainbow in there. Behold, a new day with rainbows, sunshine, and blue skies, new players, rebounds, and recoveries, abundance, health, and harmony. Just like you've been picturing them, right? Right? Please tell me you've been picturing them. So, yeah, so sometimes people could be like in a stagnant kind of mode, like nothing's going on. But it's like, be a participating player, okay? So, start thinking about these rainbows and sunshine and a new day, okay? Instead of just like same old, like, you know? Just picture some new things and you're going to attract that into your reality. It takes so little, the universe. It doesn't really take too much. I think this is backwards, but it doesn't really take too much. I was listening to something and it said something about maintaining a train of thought for 17 seconds. So if you maintain a thought of a new day, rainbow, sunshine, you maintain that for 17 seconds, another thought is going to come and it's going to build on itself. And then like you could just do that. Okay. Let me read this. You can do what you want. But anyway, $1 million is a lot, only when you don't have it. With 10 million, 1 million can practically be overlooked and is therefore much less intimidating. Pretend you have 10 mil to the bank, the universe. You could pretend you got 100 million. If you get 2 million, you're going to be lit regardless. So set your sights up high, okay? I read the card. Let's keep going. I'm getting some karma cards. Something about making things bigger in your mind so that it's less intimidating, you know? All right. Let me get a house, planet, and sign card for Capricorn. Last half of March 2025. House, planet, and sign. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. House, planet, and sign. Thank you for clearing out any interference that could be going on with these cards. You know what I'm saying? Only benevolent spirits. All right, let me get 3 cards on the table. For Capricorn. Planet, sign, and houses. March 2025, the end of March, the last half of March. For Capricorn, we talking about. Let me get signs and let me get a sign and planet card for Capricorn. I seen this card earlier today. Anyway, let me get a planet card for Capricorn. You could be a cusper. You could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn cusper. But anyway, let me get a planet card for Capricorn. Thank you, God. Planet, last half of March 2025. That ain't it. That ain't it. I don't know what y'all doing, but take the opportunity to hit the like button if you have not. Anyway, let me get a planet card for Capricorn. Let me get a planet card. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm looking at Uranus. I don't know if you got Aquarius in your chart, but this is what I got. I'm looking at 6th house, Virgo energy, as a full-time job, serving. Do it a little at a time, okay? Bite-sized pieces. Anyway, service to others. What is good for us? Your work. What is good for? Absolutely nothing. See that? Anyway, I'm talking about war. Okay? But anyway, what is good for us? But you know, sometimes people don't like what's good for them. It seems kind of like immature. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Grow up. We grown now. You know? Things you could not like what's good for you, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like something should override that. Instead of being like, oh no, I don't want it. Medicine. You know, I'm not really a big medicine taker for real, but at the same time though, it's like what you need. So you could provide for somebody things that they need. Service to others. What is good for us? Your work. Whatever your work is, okay? So I'm looking at Aquarius energy. Genius to experiment with, the discoveries of, resulting from the eccentricity of, your vision, what's new and different about, use an unconventional way, and something else. So what's to say? Uranus, okay, Aquarius out here twice, an unusual example of a different way of looking at an unexpected change. Stir up the situation by using stir it up. Anyway, be open to new ideas. Dun, 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 dun. Stir it up. Be open to new ideas about events, a way to. So I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing something new. You're inventing a new way to do something. And also, it could be something like, okay, because it's like, you could live the same day every day. Okay? You could be doing the same thing every day. But what could make it new is, well, I was going to say something about discoveries, but this says recoveries. But also, you know, seeing something from in a different point of view, in a different way. It's like if you read a book and you read it again, it's like And if let's say you read a book, you read a book, right? And you live your life. You got experience now. And then you read the book again, and then you get a whole different, something different out of the book. Or even, I don't know, like you watch cartoons, and then you could be like, when you was a child, you was laughing because of something. But because you're an adult and you understand it differently, it's the same cartoon, but it's like a different type of satisfaction from watching it. I don't know, but something about what you're doing, it could be about your work. You got a vision that's new. I don't know if it's new to a new to a, like, whatever the job is, new to an industry, but you're inventing a new different way to do something. Let me make sure this straight. I don't know how about it. All right, so I'm using the Golden Tarot. I'm gonna get 2 cards on the table. This for I gotta say Aquarius. This for Capricorn. So I don't know if you you know what I'm saying? These could be cuspers. But Aquarius is out here a lot. Okay, listen. I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels, for clearing out any interference early that could be going on with these cards. You know what I'm saying? Clear it out. Let it rain, clear it out. All right. New energy. This is for Capricorn. I split the deck. I saw the King of Pentacles. That's y'all. When I be like pre-shuffling for whatever sign and then I see the card, I be like, okay. Boom. They know who I'm talking about. But anyway, let me get 2 cards for Capricorn. Okay. I'm looking at the 3 of Wands, fire energy. This is your ships coming in. The realization of your hopes or some shit like that. Some shit like that. Dun, dun. Realization of hopes, yep. Okay, so what's this? Okay, so whatever it is that your vision is coming to pass. Your vision is coming to pass. I'm looking at the 6 of Swords. Going from choppy waters to calmer waters. Your ancestors got you. 1238. I don't know what that's significant. I don't know, but your ancestors, won't you carry me home tonight? We are young. That's it. Okay. That's why in the notes from the universe on abundance, it said it takes so little. So you've been picturing them. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's been picturing them. Something about your work, okay? I feel like it's good for people. It's good for you. It's good for people. At the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at the 2 of Pentacles. At the top of the deck, I'm looking at the 4 of Swords. So I don't know. You was meditating on how you're going to budget out your time, money, energy to get to this 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So you could be doing a lot of like inner work. Seeing it before you have it. Feeling like it before it comes, before you, you know what I'm saying? Before it's in your reality or whatever. Tell me this 3 of Wands for Capricorn. Last half of March 2025. Tell me this 3 of Wands. I'm looking at the Knight of Wands. I mean, you could just be using your root chakra to really go towards your endeavors, what you're passionate about. At the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Swords. I don't know. 9 of Swords. If some type of fly-by-night character wanted something with you, or they wanted to be a part of your ships coming in, I don't know, but somebody could be having a 9 of Swords energy, sleepless nights and shit like that. Inner demons keeping them up at night. At the top of the deck is the Magician. And then I'm looking at the Queen of Swords. So I don't know. Somebody could have some type of boundaries. I'm looking at the 8 of Pentacles. Or they're just focused on work. Somebody would be like, oh, I can't play right now with you. Okay, I'm doing something. I'm doing something. I'm doing something serious. Something about this Knight of Wands. Last half of March 2025 for Capricorn. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Okay, Knight. Let me turn around. Knight of Pentacles came out. One foot in front of the other, slow and steady wins the race. You know what's interesting is that this horse looks like it's more in movement than this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands, I mean, the horse, it's got one foot down and it's like pointing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this is you or somebody else, but I feel like somebody could be like, look, I got shit coming in. It's meeting me. I don't know, you meeting somebody somewhere, they meeting you or something. But yeah, the Magician is still at the bottom of the deck. At the top of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. I don't know what this is. This could be you collaborating. I don't know why I said collaborating with somebody. If I split the deck, I'm looking at the Chariot. Talking about this Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords came out like this. So I feel like it's in reverse. So somebody's not trapped, they're not in their head. They know where they're going. And they got a zest for life to do it. At the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at the Five of Wands. Okay? Five of Wands could be conflict. It could be arguments. It could be competition. It could be jealousy. At the top of the deck, I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles. I don't know, but in the song, he says something about getting on my face. Okay, Six of Pentacles, Five of Swords. So I don't know. This could be something about you being mindful of who's giving to you or who you give to. I split the deck. I'm looking at the Nine of Swords. There could be somebody that wanted you to give to them, or they wanted to have some type of exchange with you, and you didn't exchange with them. Okay, you could have been listening to your ancestors, your spirit guides, like, nah, can't fuck with you. I don't know. But I'm looking at the Strength card. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck is a Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you having strength to say no, that could be like out of your character. Okay. I'm about to say the first time I said no, it's like I never said yes. It's like I never said yes before. That's why people want to fight. That's what the deck. The Five of Wands. Okay. But you look. That's what I'm saying. Oh, no, I don't want to do this. Or something like that. Oh, no, I don't want to make people feel some type of way. But it's like, look, grow up. It's kind of like the taking the medicine part. It's like what I was saying in the beginning. Like, what's good for us? What is good for us? You could have been making decisions a little bit at a time. You could be a service to yourself. Like, look, listen, I actually do got goals. I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bring I'm about to say your future or your vision into fruition. And this could be an unexpected change for somebody. This could be unusual to the way you would deal with either a particular person or deal in your life. Period. And somebody really having sleepless nights about this. Okay? And maybe that's why, maybe at one point in time you would always say yes to somebody or something like that. Because you was concerned. You didn't want them to be in distress or something. Anyway, talking about the Strength card for a Capricorn. Last half of March. Page of Pentacles. Because something is calling you to study something. Or you know somebody's pattern. Okay, at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. 1919 caught my eye. Seven of Cups, confusion, illusions, options. At the top of the deck is the Emperor. It's like, look, things don't got to be the same old. I don't got to deal with this person or this person, place, or thing. I don't have to. Okay? I got options. I got choices. And then I'm looking at the Emperor. I feel like you created this for yourself. And then I'm looking at the Two of Cups. I'm looking at the Six of Cups. Add that together, it's the Eight of Cups. I just feel like you found some type of solidarity within yourself. I was listening to some song and he was talking about looking in the mirror and telling himself, I don't know what he said, some to the effect of like keep running it up. Like he's talking to himself in the mirror. It's like, can you be able to be able to not just walk, you live in your life and the thoughts that you think, you just move like that. It's like you see yourself as a person to take care of, to talk to do things with, you on your own side, okay? With me, myself, and I. So I don't know. That's what I got on the end. That's what I found out. And there ain't no need to cry. I feel like you happy, Nine of Cups. And then I'm thinking about Mary J. Blige. And Mary J. Blige is a Capricorn, if I'm not mistaken. And she got some song, I don't know. Well, I'm thinking about that song, Just Fine. And I won't change my life, just fine, 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 ooh, ooh. I'm looking at the King of Cups at the top of the deck. And Ace of Wands. I don't know, this your person. Somebody could want to put a baby in you. King of Cups. Ace of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. So I don't know, y'all thinking about fixing or putting in y'all schedule like date time or something. And I don't know why I was going to say dateline. I don't know, man. But I'm looking at the Six of Wands when I split the deck. I'm finna wrap this up though, right? I'm looking at the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Cups. I think that's like a side message. Five of Swords. On the side, I just feel like some fuck shit. I feel like it's what the karmic side, the low vibrational. 2212. Just because I said NBC and then I didn't say NBC, but I said Dateline, and then I thought about, you know what I'm saying, Dateline, NBC. You know what I'm saying, Chris Hansen and shit like that. Yeah. I'm looking at Temperance. I don't know, man. I'm looking at the Fool card. I don't know. Something about staying in your own lane. I'm looking at the Empress. And the King of Swords. So you could be like, look, I don't know if it's the family or who, but the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. It's like, look, don't bring me into anything. Okay? You really taking control of your day, of your week, of your year. Not saying like you anti-social, but excuse me, if it's not fitting your vision, you not, you know what I'm saying? You ain't playing with it. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. I appreciate y'all tuning in again. Hit the like button if you have not. Subscribe if you have not, okay? If you like a personal, slide into my DMs and I got you. If you'd like to hit my Cash App for the love, that's in the description box. Now let me get one card on the table for Capricorn. Last half of March 2025. Eyes on the prize. One card on the table for Capricorn. Last half of March 2025. I want one card. But I see Mother of Life and Healing the Divine Masculine. So, I don't know. Something about mother and son or something. I don't know. Let me get one card. Ancient Power Mysteries. The Oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken or sung words, or through what you write, speak about, or stand for symbolically. You have a potentially very powerful healing voice, and you are guided to recognize the responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. Because something about your vision, okay, it's unconventional. I was going to say it's provocative, something like that's why they like it, some shit. Anyway, I'm thinking about Wale, and then that Wale song. And then in the beginning, they had Seinfeld. But anyway, yeah, so what you say, like people's listening to you, so be mindful. or what you proclaim. All right? That's the reading. Well, let me get a fortune for y'all. What's it say right here? Capricorn. Approach all areas of life with a bold enthusiasm this year. I like that right there. I'm going to adapt that. I got like 3 placements of Capricorn in my chart. Anyway, approach all areas of life with a bold enthusiasm this year. All areas, okay? All areas. So anyway, you can look online to see like areas of life just so you can see it. But I'm just thinking about like biocycle, social, mind, body, soul. Okay, all areas, all right? Here's some numbers y'all can use for the lottery or it can resonate with you in whatever type of way. 8, 9, 15, 22, 33, 44. That's split. The last 3 numbers are double numbers. 22, 33, and 44. Okay? 8, 9, 15, 22, 33, 44. That's what's up. Approach all areas of life with a bold enthusiasm this year. Bold enthusiasm. That's the reading. Peace out and later on.